1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello, kings and queens. Welcome to Believe in Yourself Tuesday, right here on the SDM Live Network, right here in Southfield, Michigan. Did you know that everything you need is right there inside of you? All you have to do is believe. Believe in you. Believe in yourself again. This is January. So January, we're going to talk about vision, the importance of vision. Believe in Yourself Tuesday was a vision. It was a dream that I had to inspire, uplift, motivate all people to start believing in themselves again. Why Tuesday? I picked Tuesday because, hey, Monday, there's a lot of stuff going on Monday. Monday motivation. There's a lot of Monday stuff. But on Tuesday, you don't really hear nothing about Tuesday. So Tuesday, sometimes you need to get uplifted, motivated again. So we're going to talk about the importance of vision. I first want to read to you the definition of vision. What is vision? The ability to think about or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. So you have to have a plan for your life. You have to dream about what it is that you envision for your life. If you don't have a vision, there's a scripture in the Bible that says people perish without a vision. That doesn't necessarily mean naturally, but that can mean mentally and or spiritually. Vision is so important because without a vision, how do you know really what you want to do in life if you don't have a vision? If you're not dreaming of what it is that you want? If you put it in your mind to do something, thinking it, dreaming it, it can happen. Why? Because our minds are so important. So does that also mean that our visions is important as well? Yes, it is. You have to speak it. You have to envision it. You have to breathe it. You have to write it down. Begin to believe in you. Believe in what it is that you see about yourself. You think of it when we go to the doctor or we have a lawyer, we believe what they say to us. Why don't we believe what we say about ourselves? The ability to think about your vision is so powerful. It deals with your mind because what someone says about you, you don't want to let that deter you from your future. When I was a young girl, a teenager, my vision of myself was to be this role model to African American girls. So I wanted to be in a field that a lot of minorities wasn't in, a lot of women wasn't in. So I picked forensic medicine. So I wanted to discover the causes of death. Well, at 16, I became a teenage mom. So I thought my vision, what I dreamed about, was over. But I had that vision. And even though I'm not in the field of medical, I'm still doing that vision that I saw myself doing as being a role model to other young women. So don't let your circumstances or what goes on in your life stop you from your vision on what you see yourself. Have a made up mind about your vision. Mindset is so important. It doesn't matter what others say about you. It's about what you say about yourself. Give you another example. I was in a very toxic marriage and I was going to school, going to college, and literally every day I would come home and he would say, I don't know why you're going to school. You never graduate anyway. Why? Because you're stupid and dumb. But I did not let what he said about me stop me from graduating. I didn't let his thoughts and opinion of me stop me from succeeding in life. So I got my bachelor's and then I threw in a master's at that as well. Because I wanted to prove that no matter what you say about me, I dictate my future. I say who I will become. And no matter what circumstance I'm in, is not going to change my outlook of myself. Why? Because I believe in me. I believe in myself when no one else believes in me. So we're going to come right back after this quick commercial break.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Believe in Yourself Tuesdays. I'm so honored to have with me Rashida LaShawn as my very first guest on the show. I'm going to read a little bit about her. Rashida LaShawn is the founder and CEO of the Glam Doctor, is an award-winning makeup artist, educator, mentor, public speaker who transforms lives by unlocking their inner beauty. Her professionalism, skill, and service has caused her to become a sought-after rising star in the beauty industry. Rashida began her journey as a makeup artist in 2001. By 2006, her clientele grew significantly, and she discovered the need to expand her reach. She became known as the Glam Doctor. By 2013, she had mentored and assembled a strong team of dedicated artists known as the Glamorous team. I love that, Glamorous. And became a full-time makeup artist and business owner. Please help me welcome Rashida, the Glam Doctor. Welcome to Believe in Yourself Tuesday.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes. Well, we're so happy to have you. And so we're talking about vision, the importance of vision. So tell us a little bit about the Glam Doctor and how did you get that name?
The Glam Doctor came about because I had been known as Exquisite Looks up until the point where I became the Glam Doctor. One of my girlfriends, who is a very dear friend of mine now, had asked me, could she do a website for me as a gift to me? She had started doing websites. And she said, but I need you to change your name. I don't like it. And I said, why you don't like the name? She said, because no one will be able to spell it in the search engine. It's too difficult. And so I said, okay. So like I went on a hunt for like 8 months trying to find a name. And every time I sent her something, she was like, no. And I was like, her feelings was hurt every week. And I was like, And finally, that October of 2006, I did a big event at Cobo Hall with some debutantes or something. Mm-hmm. And I did like 20 girls and like 6 guys by myself. And I had my friend there doing foundation. And my friend, he emailed me the next week and was like, girl, you know, you're the Dr. of Glam. And I was like, oh, that's nice, you know. And I went to somebody at my job and I said, what do you think about this name? And she said, what about the Glam Doctor? And it was born from there. Wow. And then my girlfriend took it. Her name is Valencia. She took the Glam Doctor and she created the logo, which was an R with the prescription sign. Mm-hmm. But she put a lipstick on the X. Wow. And she said, if you're going to be the Glam Doctor, you're going to be the Glam Doctor. And that is what I became.
Wow, that's amazing. Out of one thing that someone said, and you picked that up and said, I'm going to be the Glam Doctor.
Yes.
So sometimes all it takes is that one word, that one epiphany of something, and it just clicks.
Yeah, and that's exactly
amazing.
What it was.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you're an entrepreneur, you're a businesswoman. So what do you think about 3 important core values you need to have to develop and be successful in business?
My 3 core values for me are originality, credibility, and honesty. I think that those are 3 things you have to have. You got to be credible, especially in an industry where it's saturated with what you do. You have so many people that are out here doing it that necessarily may not be doing it safely. And so to have a credible name, you know, knowing that we're going to show up. Also, people don't show up. So we make sure we have everything on the business side together to make sure our clients know we're going to show up. We're going to do a great job. And, you know, and honesty, being honest with people, being always forthright with people. You know, a lot of times people come and say, you know, I want to look like Halle Berry. And you're like, okay, you know, we're going to make you look like Halle. Because you're not Halle. But just being honest with people and, you know, letting them know, manage people expectations. That's what I'm saying, you know.
Right.
So we try to do that. And then being original. One thing about me, I do know for a fact that I am a trailblazer in my industry, especially here in Michigan. I've done a lot of firsts here. Like no one else has a team here but me that I know of, a functional team that's working all the time. Right. And so a lot of things I've done, even, you know, I started makeup classes back in 2009 at my home. People weren't really doing that because nobody could find classes. I was trying to find classes. And so I was basically becoming what I wanted in the industry for myself, I became that for other people.
That's awesome. Becoming what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then you teach that.
Yes.
That's just awesome.
Thank
That's
you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. So you're not just an entrepreneur, but you're a female entrepreneur.
Yes.
So how does that work with the industry? Do you get any slack from being a female entrepreneur? And you've been an entrepreneur for many, many years now. So has any of that impacted, what you're doing now?
Well, I think because of what I do with this makeup, I think it works for me being a female.
Okay.
Because I'm a woman who's putting makeup on other women. So women trust me. People trust me as a woman, number one, but as someone that is an expert in my field. That's what I've essentially become, an expert. And so people, I haven't had a problem with, being a female in it, to be very honest. Now being a female entrepreneur, that's a whole different gamut, there. Just being an entrepreneur who's a female out here on your own. I left corporate America. That's part of my story. I left corporate America after being at one of the telecommunication companies for 14 years. And when my department closed, inevitably, it was like the natural progression of things for me. At the time I was married, my husband said I could leave, and I left. And I never looked back. I took my money and I invested in my business and myself, and I just never looked back. Now, it ain't been easy, and I'm a single mom now. I got divorced through all of that, and being an entrepreneur. So you question yourself,
right?
Should I go back to corporate America because I got this child to take care of, got these bills, or do you keep believing in yourself?
Right.
And that's exactly what I had to do. I had to not throw the towel in for as many times as I wanted to throw the towel in.
Okay, great. So what was your motivating factor in believing yourself? Was it your child? Was it your desire? Was it your passion for makeup, helping women feel beautiful? What fueled your desire to believe in yourself and say, hey, I'm going to leave corporate America and I'm going to do this myself and I'm going to be the best at it? And you literally made a name for yourself here in Michigan. Everybody know who the Glam Doctor is. You don't even have to say the first name, just the Glam Doctor. Oh, that's Rashida.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you the one thing that fueled me and still fuels me is my faith in my God.
Yes.
Because he called me to this. This is a calling that became a passion. This is a calling. And I think that sometimes people get that confused even in their own lives. They just doing stuff to do it. I'm not doing this just to do it. I'm doing it because God called me to this.
Okay. All right. So we're going to end on that note right there. We're going to come back and we're just going to take a quick commercial break. And then we'll be right back with the Glam Doctor.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome back to Believe in Yourself Tuesday, right here on the SDM Live Network. I'm talking with Rashida, the Glam Doctor. And so before we went to commercial break, she was just talking about her passion, the desire that fueled her to believe in herself, being a female entrepreneur, literally taking not only Michigan, but Atlanta, Tennessee, being an entrepreneur, not just here in our own state. And so we're going to go back to Rashida and just talk a little bit more about the power of believing and your faith.
Yeah, so as I was saying, God called me to this. This is not something I wanted for myself. Really, I thought I'd be an actress and singer because that's what I can naturally do. And that is what I was really pursuing other than working a corporate job. I never saw myself here with a business. And so when God told me to do this, I literally ran with it. I was like, okay, God, you got me. And that's how I've been every step of the way, even every single time I want to throw the towel in.
Yes, that's awesome.
Faith is so important in being in business, because especially a creative business where you're in a service-based business, is literally faith. Because I don't know who calling me today or tomorrow. I know I have these bills every month that got to be paid. God, you know they got to be paid, but I'm faithful to you. And so God, you're going to meet every single need because you told me to do this. And guess what, Lakina? I ain't missed a meal. I ain't missed a bill. Sometimes it might be late, but they get paid. And God does that for me. So my faith, that's all I got is faith. Because I don't know who calling tomorrow. I don't know who calling today.
Right. And faith is hope. And faith goes in with believing.
Yes.
You got to believe. You have to believe in God and believe in yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's what continues to keep even me motivated as well. And I know that keeps you motivated as well. So we want to talk about, if you don't mind, if you share a little bit with our viewers and listeners, what was your vision for your life back then before you became the Glam Doctor?
Well, before I became the Glam Doctor, I was getting married. So I thought I'd be, a wife, a mother, and I really thought that would be my life. I didn't have an entrepreneur bone in my body. I thought I'd still be singing. I sang in a group, and I'd be acting, probably doing some plays or something. Maybe, get behind the camera one day, get in front of the camera one day. Maybe be in some film or television stuff, because that's like I said, that's what I could do well. But other than that, I really didn't have a really big vision for my life. Unfortunately, it's sad to say. I just didn't even think about a lot of things. I knew that I would do things with youth because I love talking to young people. But that was about it. I didn't really have this thing right here opened me up to all the things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I think that once you release yourself to something bigger and it's bigger than you, and then God can do more with you.
Right.
So that's what happened with me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So our other question that we want to know from the Glam Doctor, what do you think of 2020 not only being a new year and a new decade, what do you aspire for this year, and where do you hope to see yourself in 10 years from now?
Wow. Okay. 10 years is a long time.
Yeah.
So what I aspire for this year, I just see some business opportunities and things I want to launch into. I want to take my team to another level. I want to see them operating at optimal levels in their lives, because the thing about it is that as a great leader, I want to see the people behind me or that are alongside of me do as great as I'm doing. If somebody got to lead, but I want them to be doing great, and I want them to see their own potential. So there are some business opportunities and things that I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create some platforms to where we can all make money and we can all eat. And that is where I want to be. I want to be able to give back. I'm giving back to the community. My mentorship program, I want to see at another level as well, because I love talking to young girls, and even me having a 10-year-old daughter. Now I know the importance of making sure she's poured into. So making sure I'm pouring into other young women that dealt with some of the things I dealt with, when I was younger. And so those are the things I see right now. 10 years from now, I don't necessarily see myself in front of people doing makeup anymore. I see myself have trained a whole fleet of people. I got a whole fleet of teams all around the world. And they are doing this. And I have this, this school where I'm teaching and I'm training people, and I'm doing it virtually and online, and I'm jet setting, and I'm continuing to make a difference in people's lives. I'm speaking on national platforms about beauty and the importance of it, and the importance of self-care, being courageous, all of those different things. That's where I see myself.
And that's awesome. And I definitely see you doing all of those things that you're aspiring to do.
Thank you.
Going all over the world, speaking and teaching women how to be beautiful, and not just on the outside, but the inside as well. Yes. And then also the importance of starting when they're young, the young girls. Yes. That's so important. And, the big thing is giving back. Yes. Giving back. So it's so important. It's so important. It's important to our success, giving back.
It is.
So I thank you for that. You're inspiring me.
Thank you.
You have such big goals, and I know you're going to accomplish all of those things.
Thank you. I believe with God I am.
Yes, you are. All things are possible. And we can do anything we want to do if we put our minds to do it. So you out there, know and trust and believe you can do whatever it is that you want to do in life if you put your mind to do it. And if you just believe in you, believe in yourself, believe in the opportunities that you can give to others. Okay, so talking about that vision, as we're getting ready to close here today, is just an honor to have you here. But wanted to, you just tell the viewers how important is vision and having vision in every area of your life.
It's essential. It's essential. Is the thing that's going to help you survive. You have to have a vision for your life. When I talk to people, even my friends, people I deal with, where are you trying to go in life? What are you doing? You know, why are you existing? And so having a vision is necessary. It's a necessary component. It's something that you have to do. If you do not have a vision and you don't know how to get it, you don't know how to get a vision, you need to seek out somebody to help you with getting a vision for your life. Because I think oftentimes a lot of people feel thrown away. They feel like they don't matter and they feel low and insignificant. But even the little small things, even the Bible says every part of the body is important. And so you have to understand that everybody is important, and God has given us all a purpose. And sometimes people need to know that there is purpose for your life and purpose for you being here, and you matter. So you've got to have a vision.
Yes. So important. So important. So, guys, we're going to get ready to close, but want to just talk a little bit more, just emphasizing on that vision and purpose, that we all are created for a purpose. We're all not here on this earth just to take up space.
Right.
We have a purpose, and we need to see what it is that our vision is. What is it that we see for ourselves? You know, you see yourself as this great woman, mogul, going all over the world, teaching classes, having multiple streams of income, I see.
Yes.
Virtually, doing all types of things in makeup, creating
Yes.
lipsticks, eyeshadows,
Yes.
foundations, doing all of that. That's just great. We have to have a vision. Vision is so important. So thank you, Rashida, the Glam Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
She got me together today as well.
And you look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being my very first guest on the show, the Believe in Yourself Tuesday show. It was such an honor. I'm glad you accepted the invitation. It's just such an honor to be in your presence, such a woman as a caliber as you. So I want to also thank the kings and queens out there that's watching. You know, I just want you to believe in you again, and know that there's greatness inside of you. Your vision will help center you around your purpose. We all are created for a reason, for a purpose, to do something great in the world, to do something great in our families' lives. And sometimes our vision as a young child, as a teenager, sometimes that vision of ourselves subconsciously, our subconscious mind, is sometimes tell us what our purpose is. So if you think back, what is it that you envision for yourself? Is that vision telling you what your purpose in life is in a way? Think about it.